it's me, Renee. I'm back. Today is International Women's Day. Excited, of course. I'm gonna do a little video on 8 books. I can't count. 8 books because March of the 8th that are feminist and that everyone should read. Now, these are a mix of older and newer reads, but they're all amazing in different ways. And yeah, let's get to them. First, we have a very recent favorite. It is Hexed by Julia Tufts. So this is a YA book, urban fantasy, with witches, and it's set in rural. Is that a word? Yeah, rural England. I don't know why I did that. And so in the beginning, cool. There's a cat. Didn't see it. But yeah. Anyway, in the beginning, blah 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 blah. Jessie doesn't know that she's a witch, but she finds out very soon that her whole family, or the females in her family, have witch powers. They're witches. And so in this book, she recently moved to this island, and she discovers soon that there's pretty much slut shaming and stuff like that happening. So she starts to fight back towards this slut shaming with her powers, which I suppose probably better to do with words. But yeah, it's just so cool. It's just fun to have very much yeah, power, but with witches. And often witches are also associated with female power, empowerment. And yeah, I love feminist books, and I love YA, and I love witch books, urban witch books specifically. So yeah, this one was perfect for me. And yeah, it's amazing, very funny, very relatable, and yeah, just you feel so empowered after reading it. And yeah, highly recommend it. I just finished it last week, and there's a second one coming out in June. Actually, the 2 days after my birthday. So that sounds very cool. And yeah, I'm very excited for that. Then we have. Okay, so let me give a little moment. You know what? Wait a moment. So there's 2 books here that kind of go together, so I'm kind of counting them as one because it's a duology. Well, it's a companion duology, but they work. I would say you can read them together, and it's set very well together. So I'm going to talk about them as one. So it's not 1, 2. It's one book. I know, cheating. I don't care. Okay, so the first one is Next Together, which is about 2 lovers who are reincarnated, and it tells the story of their love between the ages, and the kind of the present is the 2 of them are going to college and they're studying STEM things, and then also there's some government conspiracy that's kind of interesting. You don't really find out what's really going on before at the end, and yeah, it's very good. And then this one, Last Beginning, which takes place after that one, and this one has sapphic romance. But yeah, it's also very female powered because 2 females at the center of it, and they also have to kick some ass because to figure out a mystery. And yeah, it's just amazing. So these 2 amazing. I want to say well, I've been swimming for time travel romance, but it's not time travel. It's more. It's more reincarnation. There's time travel elements, but I would say it's more reincarnation, really. But yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, check out this. Then we have Diary of a Confused Feminist by Kate Weston. So this one came out 2 years ago, and the second one is coming out this year. It has come out. Also, it has new covers, which I don't really see why. I really like this cover, but anyway, this is a YA contemporary set in modern day England, where it's. I'm just gonna double check. I'm not quite sure. Blah 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 blah. I'm so silly. Yeah, protagonist is called Kat, and she's kind of, from get-go, she's kind of wanted to be a better feminist because she knows feminism is a cool person, but she's not quite sure how to be a better feminist, and she sets goals for herself. And it's called Diary, but yeah. Okay, so I already filmed this, but the video was gone for some reason, so here I am again. Yeah, I'd planned to film 8, and I've so far just shown 2, so I'm gonna show you more. So here is Fearless. This is a bind up or collection of different comics, all starring females. So this is perfect if you want to read something quick for International Females Day. And yeah, it's just a delight, a little read. So highly recommend this one. And then I would say Things a Bright Girl Can Do by Sally Nichols. It is amazing. It's a standalone historical YA, which you don't really see that often. This is set around the First World War and how you got the right to vote in the United States, no, in the UK. And you have this 3 or 4 different protagonists. I think it's 3. Yeah, there's 3. Well, sorry, there's at least, yeah, there's 3 different point of views. There's 4 or 5 people that are kind of important. One of them is working class, one is middle class, and one is upper class. So you have all the classes represented. You have a bisexual person, a lesbian person, you have a Quaker, so you have everything. And yeah, it's just an amazing book. Funny, heartfelt, so right, and yeah, just so good. So yeah, this one. And then we have Margaret Murch Takes It Down, which is a YA contemporary, all about Margaret Murch and how she takes down a slut-shaming web page in her hometown. And yeah, it's very full of the Veronica Mars vibes. So if you love Veronica Mars, I will definitely check this one out. The sequel is coming out in November, so there's at least one sequel. Don't know if there's going to be a long series, but at least there's one more. And yeah, it's amazing, very, very good book. So funny, but also so important. And then we have The Clockwork Scarab by Colleen Gleason. This is the first in a quintet, so 5 book series. And this one tells the story of Mina Holmes and Evelina Stoker. So Evelina Stoker, she's the sister of Bram Stoker, and she in this world vampires are real, so she stakes and hunts vampires. While while Mina Holmes is going around solving mysteries like her brother, like her uncle Sherlock. And yeah, so this is the first book. They meet and they kind of have to solve a supernatural mystery. And yes, it's an amazing, amazing series. So full of empowering vibes. And yeah, it's not easy really to be female in this age, which is like 1860s, 1870s. But it's just an amazing book and series. Check it out. And then we have The Future of Another Timeline by Anna Lee Newts. Actually, the only adult book on this list. But yeah, it's amazing. The current timeline, this timeline and start of this book, their main timeline is a timeline where females can't have abortion without, like, it's illegal, and yeah, there's so many things they can't do. So it's a world similar to ours, just worse. I suppose think 2 years ago, but just kind of plus a million shitstorms. And yeah, this has time travel, queer representation, but also there's also some rape scenes and also violence, so be aware of that. But it's just an amazing, amazing book. So if you're into it, check it out. And then we have, yeah, so I think that's kind of the books that I forgot to read to talk about earlier. I had to talk about them, and then I'm just gonna double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. yeah, so that's the books. Now it's all right. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day. Bye.